Greetings, my little shepherd's pie. Good morning. It is May 25th. So, we know what's going to happen this weekend. A big, long weekend, Memorial Day or Father's Day or something. I apologize for not knowing, but I've been everywhere. Let me get a bolt. I'm going to put a bolt under you. Yeah, I know. Poor people have poor ways. Maybe that'll work. Or not. There we go. I've been everywhere. I've been to every doctor in the world. Every doctor in my world. And so that's the way that is. But I got a happy little mail call right here. This comes from the world famous Bigdaddy. Yes, sir. He's a sweet man, so you need to go check him out. There's no telling what he'll be up doing. He's in Minnesota, so you know, land of snow and satisfied women. So I love him, and he's a wonderful guy. So check him out. Tell him I sent you. So there I was. Just my eyes went back in focus since I poisoned myself. They decided to stay in either one's hole. Beforehand, it looked like I had Cyclops vision. That's as much as I can prescribe it to you. But they straightened out, and I promised myself I'd go get them checked out. Come to find out, they're fine. I mean, they got a little damage in them from drill bits and stuff like that, but outside of the corrective lenses, I'm good. So I was sitting in the waiting room, and oddly enough, the name of this place is the Black Eye Center. So I didn't have black eyes at the time, but I almost got them in the waiting room. There was a fine older gentleman. He's got to be older than me, and he sat down there, and there was some people at the far end of the waiting room coughing their head off, and I know how that is, so I stayed over at my end. And so we started talking about all sorts of stuff, from Kaisers to Frasers and all that other stuff, and I was doing most of the listening. I think I was listening for both of us, and I noticed that he had these white patches of skin beside his head, and he had the top of his ears gone. Like my grandpa Fletch had that skin cancer from, I guess, the sun hitting his ears and stuff, so they had to chop them off, and I guess they took them off this guy too. He was about the same age as my grandpa, and he was sitting there just ginning and laughing and stuff like that, and finally I got a break. A low-flying eagle. And I said, I'm here to get my eyes checked out from when I haven't had my eyes checked in 20 years. He said, well, that's a long time to leave your eyes alone. I said, are you here to get your contacts redone? He said, hey, how did you know I wear contacts? I said, how could you wear glasses? You don't have any ears. And I guess that hurt his feelings. So we just nearly got into fisticuffs over that. But anyway, Here is D Black Eye Clinic. And I nearly got to be the namesake of it. So, what's going on here today, boys and girls, is not much. I just been running around all over the earth giving blood, and got a new old doctor for that other stuff, and so getting everything straightened out, or at least diagnosed. Again, excuse me. Mechanically, I laid under the Fairlane. It had the right kind of oil pan for the Mustang. So I laid under it last week, and I wasn't doing too good last week. I was still pretty puny. It made me mad just having to work on stuff, which is odd, which I don't never do stuff. I don't never feel mad about working on stuff, because there's always a joy and a privilege to have work to do. So I was laying under that, and of course the ants and stuff was crawling on me, and everything was getting on me, and the oil pan was all the bolts was growed up with dirt and stuff, so I had to chip that off in my eyes. And I've got 19 pairs of eyeglass safety glasses, but I couldn't find any of them. And I found them afterwards, but anyway, that was aggravating me, and I felt bad, and I had finally got that sucker loose and dropped it down. I throwed that oil pan across the world here, and then I thought, my goodness, something's got to happen. I don't do stuff like this. So started taking a little bit more time doing stuff, rested better, and started taking care of myself better, got out from under that thing. So now all I got to do is clean this pan up. I didn't bend it throwing it. And get it painted and cram it on the engine. So then I'll be ready to flip it over and stick it in the hole here. I'm going to detail the engine compartment a little bit first. But that's all you do. You can detail it, and I've got all the right factory stickers and the OK and all that other stuff you got to stamp things with. And, I'm going to plug up the air conditioner evaporator, not evaporator, anyway, I got to plug that stuff up so it don't get any worse. There's an ant. And do what's right and enjoy it, because it's fun. It's a privilege. A lot of people can't do this or won't do this or have no idea how enjoyable this is. I did drag the Morris Minor out of the way and put it back here in storage. And the TR7's going back there. I think I'll try and start it and drive it. Put some gas in it and a battery and fire it up. Sneak it back there. Because I really like it. It's Triumph. People don't acknowledge it as a Triumph, but it's a Triumph. The last Triumph. And boy, get some of this stuff out of here. Thin the herd, trim the wick. And that's the plan. Yeah. I believe that's it. Me and Shirley Jean's going to go inside and side load this. It'll take about, let's see, how long is this thing? 9 minutes. It'll be 10 minutes here in a second or two. It'll take a while to get up in there. But it's okay. It works better than the other one. The satellite stuff does. What do you mean, ho, 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 ho? I don't know. It's a word. It's just what she does with her vacuum nose, looking for something to eat. Okay. I love y'all. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. And we've been having some pretty good thunderstorms here, so that makes it good sleeping. Ooh, sleeping good in thunderstorms. And the good things coming your way. And they're going to go by me too. Okay. And thank you, Bigdaddy. Joe Daddy. Thank you, Bigdaddy, for your stickers and your nice note. And we're praying for you too. Okay? All right. Bye-bye. Yeah.